Before we begin today's Smile Drop, this episode is brought to you by Dear Sweet One Lullabies, a collection of astrology-inspired lullabies created to bring softness, comfort, and calm into quiet moments with the little ones you love most. Inspired by the stars and designed for peaceful bedtime routines, Dear Sweet One blends gentle music with warmth, imagination, and emotional connection. Whether you're rocking your newborn to sleep, creating a calming nighttime ritual, or simply slowing down at the end of the day, Dear Sweet One is there for the in-between moments that matter most. You can learn more at changehappenedpodcast.com and click on the Dear Sweet One banner. Hi, I'm Heather Holt, and this is a Smile Drop from Change Happened, Then What? These are short reflections that live in the space between our larger stories, little pauses where we sit with things that stay with us. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's something tender, and sometimes it's just one small thought that refuses to let go. No big interviews here, just a few moments shared heart to heart. And if you hear the occasional sigh, stretch, or collar jingle, that's just Waylon and Dalton supervising. Boys, be quiet. They're settled. I'm settled. Here we go. I found myself sitting in my car in the driveway the other day, not going anywheres, not listening to anything, just sitting. You know those moments? The engine is off, the house is right there, but for some reason you stay in the driver's seat for another minute or two, just watching the world exist. The dog walking down the road, the neighbor mowing their lawn, the way the evening light hits the windshield. Sometimes a car feels less like transportation and more like a tiny little waiting room between one part of life and the next. And I think we've all had seasons where we spent a lot of time sitting there, trying to figure things out, trying to outrun things, escape things, or simply trying to make it through another day. I've been thinking about the people who stay, not the loud people, not necessarily the people who know exactly what to say, just the people that stay. The people who answer the phone, show up, the ones who keep pulling into your driveway even when life gets messy, the people who sit beside you in silence when words aren't enough. When I think about that, I always come back to my parents. My brother struggled with addiction and mental health challenges for many years. And if you've ever loved someone who's struggling, you know how complicated that road can be. There isn't a map, no handbook. There are just moments when you want to fix everything. Moments when you're angry and you're scared and you don't know what to do next. My parents never enabled my brother. They held boundaries. They made difficult decisions. But they never stopped loving him. Not once, even during the hardest years. Even during the years when it would have been easier to walk away emotionally. They stayed. They answered the phone, worried, and they hoped. They loved him through things they could never control. And looking back now, I think that may be one of the purest examples of unconditional love I've ever witnessed. Not rescuing, not fixing, just remaining. Sometimes I think we underestimate how much that matters. Because life has a way of convincing us that we need grand gestures, big speeches, perfect advice. the exact right words at the exact right moment. But often the people we remember most are simply the people who stayed long enough for the storm to pass, or at least stayed while it was raining. And maybe you've been that person for someone, or maybe someone has been that person for you, a friend, spouse, parent, or a sibling, the one who kept showing up when you weren't your best self, the one who sat beside you on a quiet road you didn't know how to travel alone. As I'm recording this, the pups are stretched out nearby. Dalton is asleep as usual, and Waylon, he's pretending to be asleep while secretly monitoring every sound in the neighborhood. So basically, a normal day here at Holt Hill Studios, and maybe that's part of it too. Love often looks ordinary. Your pet lying at your feet, a car in the driveway, that phone call you didn't expect to get, a familiar voice, a person who keeps coming back again and again. And maybe when we look back on our lives, that's what we'll remember most. Not the people who had all the answers, but the people who stayed long enough to remind us we weren't alone. And that's a pretty good reason to smile. So until next time, keep finding your reason to smile every day. If this smile drop made your day 3% better, you're legally obligated, okay, not really, to visit changehappenpodcast.com. There you'll find more stories, bloggish brainwaves, and ways to support this joyful little circus I call a podcast. Leave a review, share it with a friend, or just whisper to your dog that you liked it. Honestly, I'll count that as a win. This episode was created, edited, and engineered by yours truly, Heather Holt, with minor supervision from my emotional support dogs, Waylon and Dalton. Until next time, keep it weird, keep it kind, and keep smiling.
In the morning light I greet the day with a heart full of hope, come what may. Through the highs and lows I'll find my way. In the rhythm of life I'll dance and sway. With every step I'll rise and shine. In this beautiful journey I'll make life mine.